EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Well, looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. And I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. Jackson to Bateman there. First down, Ravens.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Play action. It's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. Off the option, here's Henry. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Solo 3 puntos, muchachos. Vamos a ver.
Jackson. He'll find Bateman once more. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And he's got it. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Henry up the middle. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. 20! And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They go play action with Jackson on the move to his left. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart, pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Check down here for Henry. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
It's caught by Aguilar. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now it's Jackson. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Jackson will throw again. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, looking deep here for Flowers.
And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Jackson now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of...
And he is into the end zone for a ball. We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. And we are underway in Buffalo. Oh, there's a big hit right away as he's knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. In motion left is Wilson. Play fake. Murray. Out to... And right away, he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. Perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Murray going to throw. He's got a man. complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., 84 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They start the drive with Cook. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Play action. Now it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown in the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. That's his first catch of the game and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
That's really aggressive. Yeah, there's double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
Here's Allen to throw it. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Amari Cooper, 31 yards. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. The Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Greg Dortch returning. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On third down, here's Benson. Dances by him. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on fourth down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
On first down, it's Benson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 6. They'll go again with Benson. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Give every member of that unit a ton of credit for ripping off such a big gain there because you don't get free for that many yards on a counter or misdirection without everybody selling the heck out of it.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. Kyler going to give this to Benson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Second and 7. Running out of the gun here with Benson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A give up the middle with Benson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. And a completion to Wilson. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
This now a third and 4. Throwing now is Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Murray sets to throw on fourth. Flush to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
Benson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Jonathan Gannon making the call. They'll line up to go for two. Murray changing the play.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Cardinals offense staying put. Obviously, watch out for Kyler's legs. They'll go for two here.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. Steps away to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Allen.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Allen to throw once more. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move
and gets that to the sideline.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Cards are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though,
Kyler Murray cannot get away. They drag him down to the end zone for 2 points.
The goal was to score it just before the break, but I'm not sure that a safety was how they expected to do it. But give the defenders credit. They saw how the series was starting out, and I think it increased their intensity. This was their chance to make a huge play before the half, and all they needed was one play to get it done.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw, it's Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Allen going to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout. If they hurry, we'll see.
They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Allen now looks to throw, eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Give to Cook out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Here's Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown. James Cook from 3 yards out. And the Bills have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? Forget about the guys in the backfield. They're eligible, too.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just saying, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 59 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Here now, third and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Benson. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Another run here with Benson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They run over center with Benson. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Open man here is Benson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
First target, first catch, and a first down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
And he had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. Buying time to his left.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. 3rd down now. Murray now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now Murray. Throw left side, caught by Ryman. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
To throw is Murray. Oh, and that's
Let's go!
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. That second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did they have a big change in the formation, but they were able to catch the shot in the second half.
Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. The Bills have Tyler Bass out to do the honors, and off we go from Orchard Park. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And that was a disaster of a return. They're going to start near their own goal line.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never... This level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here. From his own end zone, Allen. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. Breaks through, and he might break away. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On 1st down, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball.
Come on, dog.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Flush down now to his left. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Again, Allen to the air. Connects with Cook. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Allen gonna throw again. Cook calls it in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. To throw again, it's Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. This is ahead for about 5. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. To the air again, Allen. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. That pushes him back. Dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Complete, it's Cooper. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Allen to throw. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get the game's first points here in the second. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
And now the Bills offense staying out. They're going to go for 2. Allen looking to throw this. It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
3 points of you.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. To the sideline, and he's got it. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a 3-yard gain. Cook scores. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy. Still to come with what they're going to do.
Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills need only one to take the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. And now the Bills going for 2 again. Man in motion here. He's throwing for it. And this is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try successful. They're up to a 16-8 lead. Bass now to kick this away. 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And it was brought down after getting taken on the 7-yard line. And play in, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Trying it left side with Cook. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw now, Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Christian Benford up to make that stop. Allen on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Throwing here, Allen. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Allen. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Allen now on 1st down. Chased out to his right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Catch is made down the right sideline. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Now he fires it deep down the near sideline.
Well, that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this. I do love the escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level. Some tough circumstances, though, to try and complete that one down the field.
2nd down. Here's Allen again. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Again, Allen to the air. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This 42 yards from the right half. Amendola able to put it through. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Shakir with the grab. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 36. He fires one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Allen looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Look at that defense that's flying around and making the play.
Left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. Now it's Cook. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They're set up at the 35 now. Now Allen off the play action. That's brought in by Amari Cooper. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They're now set for first and 10. Cook. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5. Play action now. Allen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. Cook will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well...
And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. All right, once again, Bills have the offense out. They're trying for 2. Allen. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Get off the field. Come on, defense. Let's go.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now the shotgun gives to Cook. He found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here. Another one for Cook. A massive hit Still able to get that first down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bills' ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Again, it's Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Fly around the football defense. Slow defense.
2nd down now, 7 to go. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. This is Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. And he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills leading by 5. Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's a give to Cook. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Bucky Irving now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Just take the ball. Get on the line. All right, boys. Let's keep it up.
Irving here from the gun. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, here's Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
He can make that in his sleep.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. He's on the move. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Fits it through the middle. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pavement.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Irving. And look at this return. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play fake, it's Mayfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Baker now from the gun. Strong finds Irving. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Again, this is Irving. He breaks the tackle. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the 1st instead. Mayfield now from the gun. This finds Evans, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. We've got a close one here. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Irving hauls it in. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into a modest goal.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Baker throwing again. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going, and when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
Buys time, rolling right. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Dak now from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys jump in front now by 5. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. That's caught. It's Kate Otten. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Mayfield on 1st and 10. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Baker. Complete to his man, Sterling Shepard. They get 27 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Mayfield to throw again. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it stays on.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on these early downs.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. They connect on the deep shot. And in for the Dallas touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys jump in front now by 5. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Got Evans. It's complete. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Forced out to his right. Throwing deep for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. They'll come up here, first and 10. Come on. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
Here's a second and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets 3. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance.
managed now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.